Kitsap County is in the midst of a fascinating roller coaster ride. Sellers continue to race to list their homes. And sellers are also racing to reduce price. Meanwhile, buyers are racing to buy. What gives? It's not what it seems on the surface. Only when the tide goes out do you see who's been swimming naked, says investor Warren Buffett. Today's market report includes the highest price reduction count to date, possible softening in solds, sales price to list price percentage, and where we're likely to see naked swimmers. 119 new houses for sale compared to 105 last week. That is a 12% increase in new listings. New listings have increased 10% or more each week the last several weeks. Clearly, if this trend continues, it will result in more inventory at the end of 2022 than we've seen in years. Again, 119 new listings and only 93 solds. But also, pendings are very high this week at 138. 54% of pending sales waived inspection. Price reduced listings were very high this week. There were 23 on Monday. By Wednesday, there were 31 price reduced listings. 10% of our Kitsap housing inventory is consistently reducing price each week. That's worth noting. A clear indication of a housing shift. By the way, to learn the difference between a housing shift, correction, and a crash, check out a video short that we put out earlier this week that explains this. Residential housing inventory is 282 without condos. Consecutive days on market is 13. And home buyers. On average, homes sold for 4.16% over list price this week, slightly down from last week. It's common in a housing market during inflation, especially one with low inventory like ours, that we see housing prices maintain or slightly increase. And that is what we're currently seeing. Unlike other inflationary economic cycles, we are seeing indications of home prices beginning to soften in the form of consistent price reductions. This flies in the face of headlines and real estate professionals who are saying home prices will continue to stay high. It's possible they might, but that's not what we're seeing with the leading indicators. We are seeing a market softening in the form of increased inventory that is higher or increasing faster than the usual seasonal trend that we see this time of year. We're also seeing consistently high and large price reductions. Many of the homes who reduced price were reducing price between $50,000 and $90,000, and a slight lowering in the sales price to list price percentage. Multiple data points look to be forming. My message to you is to stay focused on housing fundamentals. Remember, 3 things affect the housing market: inventory, interest rates, and job stability. Inventory has been low, creating demand and high prices. It is currently increasing. Interest rates have also been low, creating demand and rising prices. Rates are also increasing. Job stability has been strong, unemployment low. I expect that to also change. The tide is going out. If you found this video helpful, please tap that subscribe button. It really does help. Thank you for watching. We're going to see you right here next week. You guys like my new hat? Kelsey got them for us.